conclude our insight on the UX, let's talk now about spacing and alignment. Let's start talking about the space allocated within the web pages. Usually, any separating character detaches two words within a text. As a matter of fact, it is an element which, in addition to specifying the relationships between two words, can improve the legibility and give specific priorities to the page components. In taking real care of the user experience, assessing all the single spaces within a page is indeed crucial. In fact, like we will see also with the CSS, there are some functions called margin and padding permitting us to decide the space allocated in between two different areas of the page where the text is going to be inserted. For example, the HTML paragraphs, which we will detail later on, or the spaces between headers and the other contents. But let's not only consider the distance among the different parts of the text. In fact, another very important thing is the space inserted in between the various columns of the page. When dedicating to the layout setting, we can decide whether to split the page into more columns or whether to leave it framed in a single column, featuring though some evident blank areas to make this way the different topics at stake stand out in the page, or whether to insert some specific areas set, for example, to some sort of advertising, or to highlight relevant issues to catch the eye of the user. As for text spacing, also the architecture of a page is carried out through the CSS. And in the same way, it is possible also to set a pre-established spacing among the single letters of a word, or else set a determined spacing called line spacing in between the lines every paragraph is made of. This is to characterize the content of that specific area of the page even better and to help maximize the user's attention. Another aspect in our web pages you should not undervalue is text aligning. In the vast majority of cases, amateur sites get created with an inner mid alignment which is excessive for the page. To obtain the best user experience, focusing on the most frequent operations of our own daily routine is necessary. For example, we are used to writing from left to right, but if you have to create websites with fonts starting from right to left, as the case of Arabic, then you will create a page with that type of text. Obviously, nobody forbids you to mid-align the text. Within the architecture of a page, a title may be mid-aligned, or perhaps a text box dedicated to a promotion may have a mid-aligned text. But do not use it too much. Keep in mind one thing: what the user is concerned with is the page readability. If you like to surprise him or her, focus on other aspects of your designs.